What is a good song that is over 6 minutes long? Green grass and high tides. Whenever you heard that on the radio, you knew the DJ needed to either take a shit or have a smoke. Edit to add, I am referring to the 20-minute live version, should have made that clear in the beginning. Maggot Brain by Parliament Funkadelic. Whenever I make friends with someone new, I tend to recommend it to or show it to them. The first time I heard it, I was blown away and I continue to enjoy it just as much with every listen. Roundabout by Yes. War Pigs Black Sabbath. The 1812 Overture. Echoes by Pink Floyd, barely over the 6-minute mark at 23:35. Progressive metal has entered the chat. 2112. The Court of the Crimson King. Shine on You Crazy Diamond. Telegraph Road Dire Straits. Albuquerque by Weird Al. Sultans of Swing, Dire Straits, Basel 1992 version. The Decembrists. The Mariner's Revenge Song. Supper's Ready, Genesis, and the best Led Zeppelin song, No Quarter, live version off of the song remains the same album. Are you still using cash? Why? Taco trucks around me are cash only. Edit, should have said street vendors in general actually. Just bought a menuda and paid cash. I use cash at a farmer's market/flea markets because most of the stands don't have card readers. Because the kid who mows my lawn doesn't have Venmo. When I see I'm losing money it make me spend less money SMH. I use cash for transactions I'd rather there not be a financial paper trail for. I get cash tips at work, I'll use it for lunch. I like cash cause my bank account doesn't know it exists, it's secret money. Edit, thanks for the awards. I find it easier to control my spending if I use cash. Informal transactions. Everybody takes cash. Dunno if it's still true, but there were a couple of small restaurants in town recently that wouldn't take cards. They would take a local check, and there was an ATM in the corner. They were small enough that they didn't want to take the hit on credit card merchant fees. And local enough that people accepted it. You can't snort lines of Adderall through a Dogecoin. I use cash occasionally. Kids come to the door to shovel the walk, for example. My very rare purchase of lottery tickets. Tiny purchases, pack of gum, etc. Drugs and garage sales. I don't get a prompt to tip when I pay cash. How would I pay an escort with a credit card? Because the government be all up in my business. Everyone should have some emergency cash. Nobody in Russia thought their bank accounts would be locked out of SWIFT but it happened. To those who don't get drunk, why not? I quit smoking cigarettes and if I have more than 2 drinks I usually break down and smoke. I wasted half my life getting drunk. Getting to experience and remember things sober now is pretty cool. Can't take the hangovers anymore man. Wastes a whole day afterwards and you're usually picking up the pieces from the night before anyway which makes it even worse. Because quitting was hard. I have a nightmare that my kid needs me and I'm unable to respond due to drunkenness. I spent my 20s drunk. That was enough. I come from a family of alcoholics. I don't drink because I would rather not tempt fate. I figure it's better be safe than sorry. I'm depressed and I'd much rather have the benefits of my antidepressants than alcohol. I don't drink because this disease has already taken half my life, and I refuse to let it take me to an early grave. I don't drink because the pain I've caused the ones I love and the example I want to set for the young man who looks at me as his dad. 14 months sober this coming Monday, the longest I've been without a drink since I was 13. To those who've never given into the temptation for personal reasons, I commend you. To those in recovery, I applaud your bravery. To those suffering from addiction, I stand beside you. Know that there is hope and it lies within you. Keep fighting. Dad wrapped himself around a power pole and my brother is on his second DUI in like a few months. Fuck alcohol. I don't like the smell, the taste, the feeling, or the hangover. I don't like losing control. B money. C migraines. So many reasons. I'm on antidepressants and when I get drunk I want to die for the next 3 business days. Hi all. I received a message from Reddit Guerreri sources saying a concerned Redditor reached out concerned about my comment. This was mostly a joke, and I am doing just fine. I am mentally ill, yes, it's the middle of my worst season, winter in the prairies, but I am thankfully and gratefully taking medication. Sertraline gang, anyone? Basically I'm on an SSRI, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. I've been on them for 3 years and they very much saved my life in the pandemic. The point is, there are tons and tons of side effects I experience from drinking, including my sertraline counteracting and increasing my already active anxiety and depression. Not cool. No thanks. If you take any regular and prescription medications and drink alcohol, please do your research on how this can affect your mental health, specifically, but physical health too. Days-long anxiety is never worth it. I hate the taste of alcohol and I don't particularly enjoy the feeling of being drunk, either. Because I'm 104 days sober.